It was a miserable event, I should say. We were not able to get any communication out, so somebody told us that we could go to the foot of the Bay St. Louis Bridge to get a signal. So when we did that and saw that that bridge was just totally destroyed, it was a full realization then that if this place like this is gone and there's nothing else on this beach, we can imagine what the rest of the town looked like. I was not sure what was going to happen because I knew I didn't have the resources to rebuild. And it was not livable. It was not a livable situation. I went over and filled out an application, brought all the paperwork that I needed. And then they called me while I was in Houston and said, "You're getting a house built." I went, "What?" Brian called me and told me I needed to get a building permit because they were getting ready to start. He said, "But you have to get that trailer off of this property." Building day came, and then they started. And within a day or two, all the foundations were down and they were off and running.
The lady that owns this house is Marilyn Smith, and she's probably was one of my first friends in the church.
You know, first time I met Marilyn, she gave me a huge hug. That's special, I think. That people are just so warm and intimate that way, friendly.
My mom said, "Well, I made this connection with St. Rose de Lima Church. Why don't you give them a call and see if they need you?" And actually, when I called, I got Marilyn Smith on the phone, and I said, "Hi, Marilyn. I'm Loretta, and I'm interested in coming down, but we don't know anything about the area. And we have our little truck camper with us." Marilyn said, "Oh, honey, come on down. We can use your help."
It's amazing, how people can put their lives on hold and then come to minister to us.
We were here for 2 months and 20 days, and I was ready to leave. I had seen enough devastation. My husband felt like he hadn't done enough, so we actually returned in October of '06, and we committed a year of service.
Well, for about a year, I worked as just an independent volunteer living here, and all these young people come down, college-age kids, and working. And one day somebody said, "Oh, well, Bill, you're working every day. You ought to have a AmeriCorps position."
I remember visiting Bay St. Louis and driving down Beach Boulevard. That really touched me. And the whole time we were here, I was ready to get down and help clean up debris or whatever it was that we could do. And that's how I decided to come down.
When the people came in, you just fall in love with them because they fall in love with you. And it's been, I can say, miraculous. And from what they've said, they get as much blessing when they come here as we get from them. I stole somebody else's line, but it's true.
It's just working with these people. They are so nice, and they don't come here just to work. They come here because they care about the people. Without the volunteers coming, people lose hope. And if you lose hope, you never get the job done.
There are people still hurting. I mean, really hurting in different areas where they can't get help, or they can't get materials, or they're still living in trailers, or some don't even have trailers even now.
In fact, there's one woman that we've been working with, and I think she's lived in a trailer for so long that she doesn't really want to move back into her house because she doesn't want to have to change again.
People do return and keep working with us. They get touched by what's going on, and they see the extent of what we have to do. They know that there's still work to be done.
So it's just hard work. That's all it is. It's hard work, and you enjoy doing it.
They don't just come back. They go home and they get other people, and they bring another army with them.
You are wonderful people.
And they go get brothers and sisters and other maybe retired people, and some people can do a lot, but even if you're retired and you've been working at a desk, we can set it up. You can varnish doors. There's so many different things. There's painting and stuff. It doesn't have to be a skilled worker.
We still need help. A lot of people still need the help.